Thank you, Clara, for the opportunity to record a few brief welcome remarks for the Human Side of Service Engineering 2023 in San Francisco. I'm Jim Spohrer, and I'm happy to start my opening remarks by just providing a little bit of the history of the Human Side of Service Engineering Conference. In 2012, Professor Freund from San Jose State University and I started the first Human Side of Service Engineering Conference. It was in San Francisco. So now 11 years later, it's back in San Francisco. That was a very exciting first conference. And as you can see in this chart, over the years, there's been a number of Human Side of Service Engineering. I'm wondering how many of you in the audience have been to 4 or 5 or 6 of these in various places, including Poland, which was 2014. Lou and Wojciech Cellary from Poland were the co-chairs of the conference for several years until about 2019, when we skipped the AHFE that was in Washington, D.C., and then Christine Leitner and I worked on the 2020 Human Side of Service Engineering, along with, I'm sure, many of you. And you'll recall that one was online because of the pandemic. And then Christine and Walter Ganz and Deb Satterfield and Clara Bassano were the co-chairs for 2021 in New York, which was hybrid, and in 2022 as well, which was in New York and hybrid. And here you are this year. And Walter has retired. I'm retired. That's why I'm recording this. But Jens Neuholtler joined the team of co-chairs. So that's just a little brief history of the Human Side of Service Engineering Conference. Since 2012, ISSIP, the International Society of Service Innovation Professionals, I'm on the board of directors of ISSIP. One of the founding board members has sponsored the Human Side of Service Engineering Awards. Here's an example of a certificate for last year for the first place best paper. This year, I believe Clara may have already mentioned the 4 finalists for the Best Paper Award, and ISSIP will be creating a blog website about the awards and issuing digital certificates for both the Best Paper as well as honorable mentions. I just want to say a little bit more about ISSIP, the International Society of Service Innovation Professionals, where I'm a board member. We do have a number of advisors, ISSIP ambassadors, who help us with conferences. These ambassadors, you can see a list of the conferences here that the ambassadors help us with. Many times they'll help us with a Best Paper Award, running a Best Paper Award at the conference. And often I am on the committee reviewing the best papers as well, which is a great pleasure for me. The ISSIP community, if you're not familiar with it, I know some of you are members. Most of the co-chairs are ambassadors. But if you're not familiar, ISSIP gives out awards. We have an annual Service Excellence Award that a lot of the companies and institutional members of ISSIP submit their top service innovation offerings to for an award. We run a lot of events online. Recently, we had a Women in Technology event. We've got an upcoming Discovery Summit on Technology for Good. We've had earlier this year ambassador panels on digital twins and other topics. We have a publication series with Business Expert Press. In fact, my book, Service in the AI Era, is part of that Business Expert Press book series. So we found that a lot of our industry members had always wanted to publish a book. So we created a book series for service innovation professionals. And of course, there's lots of opportunities to volunteer for ISSIP as well. This is the final slide I've got, and it's call to action. Why join ISSIP? Well, it's free for individuals. You get a newsletter, events, publications, and awards, and it helps you grow your T-shaped adaptive innovator network. And at ISSIP, we're very big into T-shaped skills with breadth and depth. Why volunteer for ISSIP? ISSIP is a volunteer-run organization. We create awesome titles for our volunteers. And with just 1 hour a week, our volunteers can make a huge difference. And it truly deepens your professional network when you get a chance to work closely with people from industry, academia, and government. And if you'd like to learn more, register for our upcoming progress call. This is the Eventbrite link right here. The recording will be sent to you. So if you register, even if you can't make it live to the online event, you get a copy of the recording link sent to you. And it certainly will broaden your professional horizon networks to hear about all the great progress that ISSIP's making. Here's some additional links if you want to join ISSIP on LinkedIn or register as a member of ISSIP. And if you just want to simply message me ISSIP to my LinkedIn account, I'll be happy to send you these links as well. So have a great conference. And again, it's a pleasure for ISSIP to be one of the sponsors for Human Side of Service Engineering all these years. Thank you.